Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sonia and I'd love it if you could subscribe. And if you're already an existing subscriber, welcome back. So for today's video, I'm actually going to be filming a new round to a project I did last year, and it is the Power of Pan project. This is a Fantastic Ladies collab Facebook group project and it was created by Nicke, and I'm actually going to be the lead for this round. Nicke did ask me to be the lead while she is on a little bit of a break. I'll make sure to have Nicke's channel link below, of course, because she did create this amazing project, and I will also have a link to the Fantastic Ladies collab Facebook group. Last round it was the different characters and prompts were put against the different characters, whereas this round we're starting from season 1 and we have done a prompt for every episode of season 1. So there are 22 prompts for 22 episodes in season 1. What I'm going to do as we're going through is I will explain the reason why the prompts were chosen, but I will also below leave a link to the IMDb website where it does explain the different episodes and what is in the episode. So this project does go from the 7th of October 2024 to the 7th of October 2025, and if you do have any questions, please do just ask. I will try and help as much as I can. But without further ado, I think I've covered everything. If I haven't, I'll make sure to leave it below, but let's just get into it because I've got 22 products to show you. So the first one is for episode 0, which was actually an unaired pilot, and for that it is a product you apply but don't see. So I'm bringing in the Pixie Glow Tonic, and my goal is to finish this one. I absolutely love this toner, it's one of my favourites. Every time I do use this, I do actually see a difference with my skin, so I do think this is going to be a toner that I will just continue to keep buying. I do get so many different toners in my subscription boxes and things like that, but this is just my absolute favourite. So my goal is to finish that one. I have already made a start on it, so I am here, but I will mark it. I think a few months then I'll have this one out because it doesn't take me long to finish toners. Unless they're in a spray bottle, then I find they take me forever. So the next one is episode 1, and that is Something Wicked This Way Comes, and that is a product you apply first, and that could be skincare or makeup, and that is because it's the first episode officially. So I brought in the Kelsey Luminous Glow Radiant Cleansing Gel. So this is actually my first step in my skincare routine. And again, another product I have been using, so I know I can use it. I do sometimes do that just to make sure it doesn't cause a reaction or anything like that. So my goal is to finish this one as well. I'm not sure where I'm at, so I will try and mark it. But it does feel like there's a lot of air in this product. This is what it looks like. So yeah, my goal is to finish that one. Next one is episode 2, and that is I've Got You Under My Skin, and that is a skincare item. So I'm actually going to be bringing in the Nip and Fab Glycolic Fix Scrub, and my goal is to finish this one as well. I, again, have used this one just to see if it causes a reaction. This is quite a harsh scrub, I find. I don't mind a harsh scrub on my body, but I don't particularly love one on my face. However, I will say with this one, it does make my skin feel clean afterwards. Not like a strict clean, but it makes it feel clean, so I don't mind. Not one I feel like I would get again once I've finished it, because I do find it to be a bit harsh, but one I will use, and that one is in to finish. So the next episode is episode 3, and that is Thank You for Not Morphing, and the prompt for that is a product that has returned to your collection. And the reason we've done that one is because in the episode their father returns after a 20-year absence. So yeah, that is a product that has returned to your collection. So for that, I'm bringing in the Rhodile Soft Focus Glow Drops. So I did have these in my collection, and at the time I wasn't the biggest fan of them. I actually gave them to somebody else. However, this has recently come back into my collection again from a subscription box, and I'm going to try it again to see what I think, because my taste has changed over the years, so we will see. So I am actually just going to bring this one in for 20 uses to see whether it's something I like or not. Episode 4, and that is Dead Man Dating, and that is a product that has a use by date. So that is an episode where Piper actually falls in love with a ghost of a man that was recently murdered. So I'm actually going to be bringing in a bunch of face masks that actually have a use by date on the back. So not all of my masks actually has a use by date or when they expire. but these ones do. So I'm going to be bringing all of these in to finish. Now, I'm really trying to work through my mask collection because I have so many of them, but I just, like I said, picked the ones that do actually have an expiry date on them, so I have to finish all of these. I actually have a mix of masks there as well. I've got foot masks, I think I've got a hand mask, eye masks, just normal face masks as well, so I will have to finish all of those to finish that prompt. The next one is episode 5, Dream Sorcerer, and that's a product you were influenced to buy. So I actually am going to be bringing in the Hourglass palette. Now, these were absolutely everywhere, and I was influenced to buy one of these. This was a Christmas collection a few years ago now, and just everyone loved these palettes, so I really wanted one, and I haven't used it that much, to be fair. So this is what it looks like. And my goal for this one is just to use it 10 times, and I can use anything in here 10 times. I remember loving the blush, and I think I didn't mind the bronzers, but I don't think I was the biggest fan of the powders in here, but I will try it again and see. But I'm bringing this one in for 10 uses. The next one is episode 6, and the Wedding from Hell, and that is a product suitable to wear for a wedding. So in this episode, it is where Piper discovers that a man is actually being forced to marry evil against his will. So for a product suitable to wear for a wedding, I'm actually going to be bringing this in. So this is the Stila Eyes of the Window Soul palette. This is one of my favourite palettes in my collection, and I have actually worn this to a wedding before because I just think it's a beautiful palette. So this is what it looks like. It is well loved. I just love this palette. I don't know if I can even get it anymore. I hope I can because I really love this palette, and it is getting to be quite old, so I think I am going to have to replace it. I just want to use this one 5 times, create 5 looks out of this. I do have favourites in this palette. I don't use them all. I do have favourites, so I will most probably end up gravitating towards those, but I will try and use some of the other shades in here to see what I think. But yeah, I'm going to use this one 5 times. For any eyeshadow palettes I bring into projects, I usually do bring them in for 5 uses, just for me to get a few more uses on it and some of them to see what I think. The next one is episode 7, and that is the Fourth Sister. So for that, you to bring in a quad, and that could be a face or eyeshadow palette. So for that episode, that is where a teenage witch comes to the sisters in hopes for like some help. So for that, I'm actually going to be bringing, so it was a quad, and that could be a face or eyeshadow palette. So for that, I'm actually going to be bringing in the Dior Backstage Glow Face palette. And this is what it looks like. I love this palette. It's such a beautiful palette. So any opportunity for me to bring it into a project, I will. So I'm actually going to be bringing this one in for 10 uses. I like all of the products in this. I don't use this highlighter as often, but I will just mix them. I find that works well. But yeah, big fan of this palette. I absolutely love it. The next one is episode 8, and that is The Truth Is Out There and It Hurts, and that is to use a product 24 times. That is the episode where Prue casts a truth spell and it lasts for 24 hours. So use a product 24 times. So I'm bringing in the MAC Glow Play Blush, and this one is in Grand. So I have had this since February last year, and I've still not used it. And I have always wanted to try one of these blushes. I remember Jessica Braun talking about them and saying how much she enjoyed them. It's not the exact shade she has, but I went into the actual MAC store in London and just picked one that I thought would work well for me. So I'm actually going to bring this one in for 24 uses. And this is what it looks like. So I'm really looking forward to using this and seeing what I think and actually getting some use on it, because it has just been sat in my drawer, and this is exactly why I don't need to be buying any blush anytime soon. So next episode is episode 9, and that is The Witch is Back, and that is a product that helps combat your skin. So for that episode, Prue is actually attacked by a warlock from the past, so they call upon Grams to help protect them. So I'm actually going to be bringing in these. This is the Mario Badescu Skincare Drying Patch. These are spot patches to help with spots. So I only want to use 10 of these. There's actually 60 in the pack. I've not even opened them, so let's see. Oh, I might actually use 12. So what I'll do is I'll mostly use this one here. So I'll change it to 12, and I'll just use this one strip here and see what I think to them. And you can actually, the clear patches as well, so you can wear them all day, which that is good. So yeah, I'll change my goal to 12 uses and finish that pack. episode 10, and that is Wicker Envy, and that is a product that you feel tricked by. So this is actually an episode where Prue is arrested for stealing a tiara and actually finds out that her boss is a warlock. So for a product I feel tricked by, I'm actually going to be bringing in this Sleek Matte Me Ultra Smooth Lip Cream in Shabby Chic. Now I love the formula of these, but this colour here, so if you look at this shade, it doesn't actually come out this colour on the lips, it comes out a darker shade. It's still a beautiful lip colour, I do really enjoy it, but I think it tricks you a little bit because you think it's this shade but it's actually not. So I'm actually going to bring this one into finish. You can see so much windowing on this. So I'm going to bring this one into finish and hopefully I can finish it in this project. This is one of the oldest lip products in my collection, so I need to start working on it. The next is episode 11, and that is Feats of Clay. And so for that, it's a product in a jar, and that is where Phoebe's ex-boyfriend shows up with a stolen urn. So a product in a jar. So I'm actually going to be bringing in the Not Nude. I could be saying that wrong, sorry. And this is the Barrier Repair Overnight Mask. So this is what it looks like. And here is the jar. And my goal is to finish this one. This doesn't really have a scent. It looks quite thick, it looks nice. So I'm looking forward to using that one. And there's not too much in it. It is a 15ml, so I can't see that taking me too long to finish it when I do use it. The next episode is episode 12, and that is the Wendigo, and that is a product you staked out. So that episode is where Piper is attacked by a Wendigo, and Andy and an FBI agent is actually hunting, like staking out a creature. So for a product I staked out, I'm going to be bringing in this palette. This is the Glamlight Margarita palette. Now I was influenced to buy this from Misty. I kept seeing this palette on her channel and I just thought it looked beautiful, but I didn't buy it because I didn't want to pay the Glamlight fees to get it over here to the UK. So I sat and I waited and I looked over and over and over again on a website called Beauty Box by Tammy, which is a website where it can get like Colourpop, all kind of like Glamlight, things like that. So I then saw it on the website and I bought it, but I was sat waiting for this to come on that website. So this is what it looks like. Such a beautiful palette. Must be not the right time to bring this out, but it's fine, I will use it. And if need be, I can always wait till it gets to spring next year to use it. I do just want to use this one 5 times. But I remember using this palette and absolutely loving it. I am a big fan of the Glamlight formula. I don't have too many Glamlight palettes. I did really want the Scooby-Doo ones, but I didn't think I would use them. So I have this one and I think I have another one. I have the Frosted Flakes one, but I really am a big fan of Glamlight's palettes. So I'm going to be using that one 5 times. The next episode is episode 13, and that is From Fear to Eternity, and that is a product you fear using. And that is where, in that episode, a demon appears that feeds on the fears of witches. So I'm actually going to be bringing in this, and this is the Pie, I think that's how you say it, the Impossible Glow, and this is an illuminator. And I fear using these because I just don't think they will suit me. What I'm going to do with this is I'm mostly going to try and use it underneath my foundation to see whether it will add that glow. I'm just not sure whether this will suit me. So I'm going to use this one 10 times. I just want to see if it's something I want to keep in my collection or not. Again, what I could also do with this is maybe wait till it gets warmer here, which will be next year now, and just kind of use it like on my shoulders and my chest and see whether it'll work that way. But I usually find when I get things like this into my collection, I fear using them because I just don't think they'll work for me. The next episode is episode 14, and that is Secrets and Guys, and that is a product you hesitate to use. So for that, I'm actually going to be bringing in the Hair by Sam McKnight Cool Girl Barely There Texture Mist. And again, I hesitate using these because my hair can be all over the place if I'm not careful. But I do find I do need, like when I have my hair down like this, it is quite, I need some like volume here. So this could potentially help with that. And I do want to finish this. It's not a big bottle of it, it is 50ml. So I think when I do use it, I will most probably use it that way by just adding a bit of like volume to my hair. But I absolutely love the packaging of this. I think this is one where people are not the biggest fan of the scent of this, so I will report back and see. But I do think I will finish this by just using it that way, because my hair can look a little bit lifeless at times because it is quite thin. So hopefully that will help. The next episode is episode 15, and that is there a Woogie in the house? And that is a product you'd banish from your collection. So this was actually an episode where Phoebe becomes possessed by an evil entity that was banished by their grandmother years ago. So that is a product that is banished from, that you would banish from your collection. So I'm actually going to be bringing in a shampoo and conditioner. So this is the Law, I think that's how you say it, Law. Again, I'm sorry, I could be mispronouncing these. And I'm going to be bringing in the shampoo and the conditioner. So I have been using these as well. I find that the shampoo can make my hair feel really dry, and the conditioner is okay, but I don't feel like it gives me the same effect that the Nicke one does, that I absolutely love. But I'm using them, so I want to finish both of these. But yeah, not something I would get again, and even if I were to get them again, I'd most probably pass them along because I just don't feel like they suit my hair very well. But I will use them because I already have them in my shower. The next episode is episode 16, and that is Which Prue Is It Anyway? And that is a dupe or duplicate product. So for that one, that is where Prue casts a spell to multiply hair powers, but finds out that it actually multiplies hair. I am actually going to be bringing in for this the Essence Full 807 sample. So this is a website where you can find dupes of higher end perfumes. So I'm actually going to be bringing in 807, which is a dupe for Giorgio Armani in My Way, which is one of my favourite perfumes. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to bring this one in to finish. This is a 5ml sample, so I don't think it's going to take me long to finish that, and I will start using that one straight away. I do have quite a few perfumes open at the moment, but that's fine. I've got 3 full-size perfumes, and then I'll have that sample. But I really am trying to work through my samples because I do also get my scent addict each month as well. So I'm trying to use those, but also the other samples I have in my collection. The next episode is episode 17, and that's 70s episode. And that is a sentimental or a gifted product. And that is when the sisters actually travel back in time to 1970, where they see their mother and grandmother. So I'm actually going to be bringing in the Huda Beauty Glowish Bronzer. And my sister actually bought me this, well, my sister and her partner bought me this as a Christmas gift one year, and I still haven't used it yet. So I'm actually going to bring this one in for 20 uses. We will see if this matches me, because the shade is 03 Tan Light. So we'll see if this works for me. But I'm really looking forward to this because I am a big fan of the Glowish range from Huda Beauty, and I have the blush, I have the foundation, I have the powder, and I have the bronzer as well, but I've not used this one yet. So I'm looking forward to seeing what I think to that. Next episode is episode 18, and that is When Bad Warlocks Turn Good. And for that is a product with bad reviews, but you like it. That is one where Prue actually befriends a soon-to-be priest, but discovers he actually has a dark past. So I'm actually going to be bringing in the Rimmel Lasting Radiance Foundation. Now, when I actually looked up this has less than 4 stars, and that surprises me because this is one of my favourite foundations. But whilst also doing that research, I realised this product has now been discontinued, and that makes me so sad. I cannot believe they've discontinued my favourite foundation. I'm actually going to be going into the town centre today, so I'm going to go and look to see whether this is in Boots or Superdrug. And if it is, I'm going to buy some more of these because I cannot believe they're discontinuing this. It makes me so sad. So I'm actually just going to bring this one in for 20 uses. I'm not going to finish it because if I can't find this is going to be the last bottle I've got of this. Oh, that makes me very sad. This is like my go-to foundation for like any sort of events, weddings, parties. It just looks beautiful, and I'm so sad. So sad that I'm not going to be able to have this anymore. I'm now going to have to go on the hunt to find one that will work for those occasions. But yeah, I'm going to bring that one in for 20 uses. The next episode is episode 19, and that is Out of Sight, and that is a product to use on your eyes. So in that episode, that is actually where there is a demon that actually steals children's eyesight. So For the product around your eyes, I'm actually going to be bringing in an eye cream, and this is the Pestle and Mortar Recover Eye Cream. I always remember this episode as well. I haven't watched Charmed in a lot of years. I actually am going to try and rewatch it again soon because I've been wanting to rewatch it. I just need to try and find somewhere to watch it. But I always remember this episode. I'm actually going to be bringing this one in to finish. And I'm going to be using that one straight away as well. If you're in the UK, can you let me know where I can actually watch Charmed, because I haven't found anywhere yet that I can watch it. What I actually might do is I have all of the box set at home at my parents' house. I might bring it here and then I can watch it. I think I'm going to do that, because then I can always watch them rather than having to rely on trying to find it somewhere. I think I will do that, so then I can actually start watching it soon, which makes me very excited. But yeah, that is always an episode I do remember. The next episode is episode 20, and that is The Power of Two. So for that, you bring in a duo product. So for that, I'm actually going to bring in the Natasha Denona Blush Glow Duo. And this is what it looks like. And again, another product I've had for a while and barely looks like it's been used. So I'm actually going to bring this one in for 20 uses, because I feel like I can get so much use on this. And when I have used this, I remember enjoying it, but I haven't used it in such a long time, so I want to use that one a little bit more. Next episode is episode 21, and that is Love Hurts, and that is a product you have love-hate feelings for. So in that episode, they have to protect a white lighter from a dark lighter, but actually the dark lighter falls in love with her. A product that you have a love-hate feelings for. And for me, that is definitely this NARS cream bronzer. I go through phases of loving the way that this looks, and then I really don't like the way it looks. So I'm actually going to bring this one in for 20 uses, and plus with it being cream, I also want to see if I can try and get it used up soon, because this was expensive. This is another product I bought last February when it's my birthday. I went into the NARS store in London to buy this. So yeah, I want to get some more use on it. I'm going to bring this one in for 20 uses, and I'm sure you'll hear me throughout saying, oh, I love the way this looks, and then, oh, I really don't like the way it looks, and then, oh, I love the way it looks, and no, I don't. And then last but no means least, episode 22, and that is Deja Vu all over again. So for this one, it is the product from round 1 that you didn't reach your goal on, or if you had none left in the last round like myself, that is a product from another project that you didn't reach your goal on. And in this episode, a warlock repeatedly tries to kill the charmed ones, and the demon actually turns back time to keep trying to kill them. So I'm actually going to be bringing in a product I didn't finish in my Throwback 30 this year, and it is the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturising Cream. And my goal is to finish it. I don't know where I'm at on it, but I do know it is an airless pump, so I have tried to shine a light through it. I can't see. I have been using this as well since I did my finale for that back in July, and it's still not finished. So I'm not sure how long this is going to take. It could take me a month, it could take me a few months, I'm really not sure. But I do like this product. I love the goat milk range from Kate Somerville, so I'm not sad that I'm still using this, because it is also an expensive product. But yes, my goal is to finish that. So that is the introduction for round 2 for The Power of Pan. Hopefully the way I described the episodes made sense, but if not, like I said, I am also going to be leaving below the link to IMDb, so you can actually look at the descriptions for each of the episodes. I just wanted to try and explain some of them for the prompts, so hopefully it all made sense. So like I said earlier, if you do have any questions, please do leave them below. And if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. It would mean the absolute world to me if you could subscribe if you don't already. And until my next video, thank you for coming by. See you later.